are part of the Lexington Division of Police, you won't see it every scene. The horse force is made up of 6 horses and their riders, but right now they're down one. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy got an inside look from the officers that care for their partners and about the loss of one that is affecting them all.
This is Panzer, and that is Aiden. Aiden is the gray.
Every 2-legged officer in this barn names his 4-legged counterpart.
The one furthest back is Paco.
Every morning he brushes him, cleans his feet, checks his ears, sometimes bathes them, and makes sure they both wear their police blues proudly.
It usually takes about an hour and a half at the beginning of the day to make sure everybody gets in the shower stall, everybody gets cleaned up, everybody gets presentable, because especially if you have a gray horse and they roll in the mud, they get real nice and dirty. It's the horse capital of the world. A lot of people see the horses, they know what horses are supposed to look like, and we take pride in the way our horses look.
They all wear the same uniform, but their personalities are as different as their coats.
Aiden there, he gets into a lot of mischief.
Aiden is the clown.
He's just pestering.
Panzer is the veteran.
He's not our oldest, but longest serving.
Zeus was the leader.
Zeus was a very bold horse and a very forward horse. I mean, he would go into any situation, and really, he was the backbone of the unit. He would make an average rider look good, a good rider look great.
Zeus was Sergeant Joe Eckert's horse.
Yes, he was a very beautiful horse.
Or more accurately put, Sergeant Joe Eckert's partner.
We ride on him every day, so yes, there is something deeper there. And we want it that way, so we are better able to work together as a team. We don't want it just we don't treat them as just a tool. They're actually our partner.
Zeus passed unexpectedly in his stall one day. He was 19.
It's pretty emotional when you do lose a partner, and in this particular case, that's what I feel happened. So.
Sergeant Eckert now watches as his brothers saddle up and ride off, then march side by side.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. I'll eventually get another horse assigned to me once the one gets trained up, but moving forward, it's just like anything else. It's very difficult to deal with, but once you deal with it, you have to move on.
The officers of the mounted unit have done for Zeus what they do for any fallen officer.
We're working on a plaque where we'll mount one of his shoes to it.
Honor his name and remember his legacy.
That way, when people come in for tours of the barn and show them all the horses that were in service, that either retired or died in service.
The sweet memories of a friend gone too soon.
He really liked peppermint, that's what that is.
Filled this stall and his partner's heart today. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
The nonprofit group Friends of the Lexington Mounted Police supports the horses and officers year-round. Zeus joined the force after being donated by a Central Kentucky family. And they shared these pictures with us today of Zeus, who was known to them as Fancy, with their family's children.